Located in downtown Knoxville, the Knoxville Museum of Art preserves and celebrates the formal artistic heritage of the region while also exhibiting and collecting cutting-edge art that connects people living in the region to people around the globe. The KMA, as it is fondly called, is the region's cultural repository of formally trained artists from 1850 to the present. Indeed, all roads bearing people seeking artistic and cultural experiences lead to KMA. The museum building, designed by architect Edward Larrabee Barnes, opened to the public in 1990, and now, like the city of Knoxville and the surrounding region, finds it is experiencing a renaissance and has become the dominant East Tennessee cultural icon. It's the place where people gather to celebrate special moments in their public and private lives. The number of visitors to the facility since 1990 has grown exponentially. As KMA approaches its 25th anniversary, serious attention is being given to how the institution can serve its constituents and the region more fully. David Butler, the visionary leader of KMA, has guided the museum towards honoring its artistic roots by establishing a permanent exhibition, Higher Ground, in one of the larger galleries. Luminaries such as Lloyd Branson, Catherine Wiley, and Joseph Delaney are represented in it. This has enabled KMA to expand its reach into creating rich art education programs for schools throughout the region, visitors to the museum, and adults interested in taking classes. The museum's collection of regional art has grown since more donors are willing to give to this focused and permanent exhibit. Lloyd Branson was one of Knoxville's first professional painters. He was known for his portraits and outdoor scenes of people living in East Tennessee. Branson studied in New York and Europe and was deeply connected to the French Impressionism movement. This painting, Going Home, shows evidence of advanced painting concepts he obtained in Europe and New York. The bright dabs of pigment and the thin paint reflect his interest in continental techniques. The effect suggests humid air at days in on an East Tennessee farm. African-American brothers and painters Joseph and Buford Delaney are two of the region's most important artists. The brothers studied locally with Lloyd Branson. Joseph studied with Thomas Hart Benton in New York classes that included Jackson Pollock. He spent 56 years painting portraits and lively urban scenes like Marble Collegiate Church. This painting was a gift to the museum by the artist before he died in 1991. Anna Catherine Wiley was one of the most accomplished and influential artists in Knoxville during the early 20th century. She taught art at the University of Tennessee, organized art exhibitions, and was a driving force in the Nicholson Art League, an important local art association. She specialized in quiet domestic scenes of women in their daily lives. This work, Morning, is a pristine example of her mastery of French Impressionism. The Knoxville Museum of Art is not only a place that exhibits and celebrates visual art, but it also serves as a destination for people to engage in activities that stimulate their creative spirits.
I worked 5 long years for one woman, and she had the nerve to put me out.
Anytime we're in town, we're here on Friday nights. This is what we do.
I would hope the next generation would also find it as vibrant and alive as we have found it.
Have you ever been mistreated?
As KMA considers its future in the region, it must think about how to expand and deepen its educational component. A wide range of activities like the Regional Student Art Exhibition, Summer Art Academy, and Family Days provide excellent instructions, but still there is a need to do more as the population in Eastern Tennessee continues to grow and become more diverse. Richard Jolley, one of the finest living glass sculptors in the world, resides here in East Tennessee. His work can be seen in Higher Ground, and the museum hosted a major exhibition of his work. Richard Jolley is this region's Pablo Picasso, a living genius in this land at this time. To honor Mr. Jolley's creative genius, Knoxville residents and art collectors, Ann and Steve Bailey commissioned Jolley to create a glass tableau to grace the Great Hall of the KMA. At over 180 feet long, plans are underway to install this monumental work in the spring of 2014. People from around the world will come to witness the opening and dedication at the museum. It is an artistic, economic, and cultural coup for the region. Indeed, more roads bearing people will lead to the Knoxville Museum of Art. In 2008, the KMA Board of Trustees commissioned a facility study by the Urban Arts Institute, a part of the Massachusetts College of Art and Design. They responded with a comprehensive plan for expanding the museum building and grading surrounding grounds into a cultural and arts campus for the region, a grand and ambitious endeavor, one that provides opportunities for the museum to partner with government, businesses, and residents to make the arts and culture an important economic driver in the region. Imagine a pedestrian walkway like this one to connect the sculptural gardens of the museum to the downtown area. Known as the Sasaki Plan, it became very clear to the KMA Board of Trustees and others who attended public gatherings that the implementation of this plan would become a critical part of the current regional renaissance. Grand and ambitious, yes. The gift of the Jolley tableau and the Sasaki Plan must become one and point the way for the future of art and culture in the region. The KMA Board of Trustees passed a resolution to begin a capital campaign to make these two dreams come true.
The goal of the museum, the goal of the public, and the goal of all of East Tennessee is to be ready by 2014. We must be ready by April 2014 to welcome the world to Knoxville and the Knoxville Museum of Art. They will be coming to be a part of the Richard Jolley installation, ceremonies, and events. We must be ready by April 2014 to give the gift of the Jolley tableau to the world. The KMA needs your gifts of time, talents, and dollars to be ready by April 2014.
Our second goal is to break ground and launch the Sasaki Plan to celebrate the museum's 25th anniversary. It's an initiative that will provide spaces for East Tennesseans to engage in activities that will inspire them to learn more, to imagine more, and to become members of this region's next creative class.
So what? What does this mean for us? What does it mean for every resident, business, civic organization, and governments in Knoxville? It means we must seize the time, join the movement to be ready. Ready by spring of 2014 to unveil the Jolley tableau to the world.